My name is Renata McNeal. I have been teaching for 9 years. I wanted to have a career that was rewarding and something that made me feel good at the end of the day. And teaching children, honestly, every day that I leave work, I feel like I've accomplished a huge goal. I think that making sure that the students are always enjoying learning is first and foremost. And so if they're not happy at school, if they're not happy with what they're doing in class, then they're not going to perform well.
My name is Yasmin Cox, and I had Miss McNeal as my teacher in the 5th grade.
I taught Yasmin last school year, and Yasmin actually reminded me a lot of myself because she hated to fail. Anytime that she didn't get something right, she would immediately just get sad. And so I would always, tell her that we can do better. This is not the end. We have to keep trying. And she never gave up. And she always scored well on her tests because she was hard on herself. But in the end, she excelled.
When I went in her classroom, it looked like it was going to be fun. I saw different strategies to use. Like I saw different place value charts because my favorite subject is math.
Every math skill has a specific strategy that we use. And usually when I'm teaching them a strategy, I give it to them in steps. And a lot of the other strategies that we use are content engagement. It's just making sure that they're engaged in the content, that you're not just lecturing in front of the students and they're taking notes, that they're actually doing something with it. They might be using their hands as far as making something. They might make a solid figure, and that keeps them engaged versus just telling them what that solid figure is and telling them what the measurements are. If they can actually measure it themselves and they can actually hold that solid figure in their hand, then that's exciting for them. When my students are successful, I feel like I've succeeded. If they don't get it, then I feel like I failed, and I'm going to, as my principal says, I'm going to find a third way. So that means that I'm going to keep teaching them different ways until I feel that I've reached everyone.
Well, I didn't know long division, and then that's when she taught me the strategies to use. So that's when I caught on quickly, and I started using them in every test.
When I first introduced long division, Yasmin was terrified. She felt like she couldn't accomplish it. She felt like it was hard. With Yasmin, I basically broke it down to her a way that I actually found online, and that's divide is dad, multiply is mom, subtract is sister, brother is bring down, and rover is repeat or remainder. And so I would put faces of people that they were familiar with for the dad, the mom, the sister, the brother, and the dog. And that helped her. That really helped her. Maybe by 2 weeks later, she had fully accomplished and achieved the strategy.
Well, I think I changed a bit because in the first day I was like a little shy, and that I didn't want to get up and present myself to the board and stuff. But as in the middle of school year going through, they helped me to overcome my fear. So that's how I became the way I am now.
By the end of the year, she was very confident in her abilities. She could explain her answers very clearly. I saw growth in her. I saw her grow and mature. And I think that at that point I knew that she was ready for middle school. I feel that holding teachers accountable has definitely improved the teacher quality, the quality of the teachers in the district. Now that teachers are held accountable for test scores and their evaluations, the performance level has increased, and I can definitely say that that's why we are experiencing the gains that we have within our district.